Oi, shrimp! Was it anger that stunted your growth? The theory that good things come in small packages falls apart as a permanently pissed off political pygmy proves the opposite. Of late, people have been debating the essential use of the capital's incumbent mayor. They haven't got very far, it has to be said. In essence, our mayor is a useless bag of flesh and bones, totally unfit for purpose. Our mayor, such as he is, was only elected because he was the least offensive of all members of the opposition. But enough of Getty, the rake, Korajoin's distinct lack of progress and political savoir-faire, and more about his manners. In a recent example of how Getty's wit shines with all the glitter of a dog turd, he and his team of fawning minions sought to highlight the essential difference between the man who has served as our Prime Minister for 15 years and himself, a man who has failed to do anything since forever, it appears. I am tall and slim, he is short and fat. Oscar Wilde is reborn. No. The mayor and his team of diligent dilettanti were left with egg on their faces when people started to consider other differences between the two, such as the fact that Orbán is the successful leader of Hungary, whereas Getty needs 40-odd people to do whatever it is that he's meant to be doing. But the physical attributes idea is intriguing. So why not expand it to take in other members of the Hungarian political scene? This is what Getty Christmas is proposing. Well, no, that's too much. He's not proposing anything. Getty is a past master at avoiding responsibility. The body-shaming idea that Getty's team of incompetents is pushing is a development of physiognomy, judging someone's worth by their height and bulk. In that case, what about the poison dwarf of Hungarian politics, Timea Sobol? Surely, as the most shrimp-like member of the shouty brigade, Getty should have something to say about her, shouldn't he? If we're judging people on their height and girth, then surely this Hungarian Thumbelina should come in for a bit of a kicking, shouldn't she? I mean, it's only fair. She, after all, is a pygmy. And as a political pygmy continually striving to have her voice heard above the background noise of crickets located in a nearby field, she's a prime candidate for ridicule. Knee-high to a grasshopper, Timea Sobol is, however, extreme proof that good things don't necessarily come in small packages. In fact, having seen and heard her, I think that most people would conclude that that idiom is hopelessly wrong. Small package that Timmy is, she is most decidedly not a good thing. Timmy, being almost as tall as a particularly short pygmy, naturally claims certain benefits. She can walk under chairs without ducking, can fit into the glove compartment of a car, can buy children's clothes for herself, things like that. Irrespective of these wild benefits, Timmy is a portrait of anguish, a substandard pastiche of the Wicked Witch of the East with a large chip on her shoulder. And unfortunately, she's as genuinely filled to the brim, chock-a-block with natural intelligence as she is tall. A problem compounded by the fact that her advisors similarly bring little to the table in terms of sense. Recently, Timmy took to the internet to draw attention to one of the few things that her mate, the nearly man of Budapest, Getty Korajoin, has achieved since ascending to the highest chair in the capital. Campaigning with all the vehemence of a rabid attack dog, as is her wont, Timmy stated that an area of marshland in Buda had been afforded protected status by Getty, showing off his green chops. And the size of this area? 650,000 square kilometers. That, however, is about 6.5 times the size of the whole country. Had she checked her facts, had anyone on her team stirred their cerebral matter just once or twice, they would have realized that 650,000 square kilometers is substantially larger, not only of Buda, but of the whole of Hungary. The territory of Hungary is 93,030 kilometers squared. According to Timmy and her team's calculations, Getty is truly a wonder, saving an area the size of Afghanistan in a country far smaller than the size of the protected territory itself. But that's the opposition for you, working in another dimension, adrift in a parallel universe, lost down the rabbit hole.